On my twin sibling's birthday, I was all ready to confess my feelings to their best friend, but instead, I ended up leaving the city with a broken heart. 7 years later, I came back, thinking I'd finally moved on, but he's the one who can't stand seeing me with anyone else. Beth, do you think he'll like my look? I asked. Cassie, my best friend, rolled her eyes. After 2 hours of dolling you up? Yes, he won't turn you down when you confess your feelings. Turned down, that word haunted me. I've been waiting 6 years for this day, the day I would finally tell Ace how I felt. I remembered it vividly, my 9th birthday, dressed as Cinderella. I had asked him, my brother's best friend, will you be my prince? He laughed, but then crouched down to meet my hopeful gaze. You're my princess. Really? I had lit up. Then will you marry me? He had smiled gently. Not now. You're still young. Wait until you grow up and bloom. I had waited to bloom, and today, I was ready to confess for real. You look stunning, though I preferred your long wavy hair. Beth said. I cut my hair to shoulder length, styled straight, imitating Tess, my sister, and Ace's type. I even wore her favorite perfume. Short hair's in fashion. Ace likes it, I said, checking my nails. All of Ace's exes had looked like Tess. I knew they were temporary. Once we were together, no one else would matter. Cassie frowned at my dress. Too short. Fine. I huffed. Time to face him. The Huttons family birthday party was grand, as Tess and Tobias made their dramatic entrance. I scanned for Ace. He should have been here after his father's death. He changed. Gone was the carefree Ace, replaced with a distant, angry version. Yet he was always kind to me. Then I saw him. His gray eyes now shadowed, scanned the room. Rosebud, he murmured. His stare fell on my hair and makeup. Hey, I called out. He looked at me, his gray eyes cold, and I felt a twinge of panic. What are you wearing? I bit my lip, unsure. I thought you'd like it. He frowned. You don't need my approval. It's your choice. With that, he walked away, leaving me standing there, heart sinking. I ran upstairs, changed into the white gown my dad had brought, and removed my makeup. I needed to be myself, but I couldn't shake the feeling that it wouldn't matter. When I returned to the party, he was nowhere in sight. Tobias and Tess were busy. I searched and finally found him, distant in a corner with a drink. Happy birthday? I wrapped my arms around Tess. Thanks. She pulled back. You changed? That dress was a bit uncomfortable, I said absent-mindedly, my eyes set on him. I will be back in just a minute. When I went to move, she caught my arm and dragged me away from her friend's earshot. You're going to confess tonight, aren't you? I let out a gasp. How did she know? Stay away from him, Emerald, and you and I both know he only cares for you as a brother, not a partner. My anger flared. I will do whatever the heck I want, Tess. It's none of your business. So, leave me alone. Turning on my heels, I walked away. Once I had padded close to where Ace stood, I took a calming breath and smoothed my hair. No one could stop me from expressing my feelings today. Won't you play chess with me today? I asked. His nod made me grin. Library? Yeah, boring party anyway. I prepared the board, heart racing. 10 minutes passed. 20, no Ace. Disappointed, I returned to the party. Later, I wandered to the balcony, seeking air. But then, someone else, my heart froze. I caught Ace in a deep kiss with my sister. My chest ached. Betrayal by someone I loved. I ran to my room, sobbing, cradling my heart. 7 years have passed. I moved on. Warner, my college boyfriend, was perfect, kind, intelligent, and understanding. We were good friends from the beginning. After my several failures at keeping up on dating a guy for more than a week, I gave up on kindling any kind of relationship with anyone. And when Warner one day asked me out at a friend's get-together, I couldn't turn him down. 6 months into our relationship, we traveled together. At the airport, his hand in mine. I felt safe. He knew me better than anyone. Landing in Los Angeles, my parents greeted me warmly. Dinner that night felt familiar and chaotic. Mom's apple pies to buy a sneaking extra bites. Dad pretending not to dislike Warner when Mom asked about my bracelet. I froze. Someone gave it to me on graduation night. I said, no name princess, you shouldn't accept gifts from unknown people. Dad warned Warner, muttered probably Tom, the guy who followed her around in college. He disappeared after I warned him. Cue my parents shouting just what I needed later. My sister Tess finally arrived. Perfect hair, perfect dress, perfect everything. And with one sentence, she detonated the night you heard about the Valencian party tomorrow.